She might be bitten, dog. She might be infected. I'd be careful, man. It's a good thing when to tie her up. Yeah, you see, what is that? Is that a bite? It's like a cut, really. A little bit sketchy looking. Yeah, alright, everybody. Welcome to the Indie Showcase with the Birdman. I am said Birdman. This one here, I think you're gonna find a little bit intriguing. At least I thought the idea was pretty intriguing. So picture this. 60 seconds. You know, 60 seconds, you know, post-apocalyptic survival, making tough decisions, yada, yada, yada. Well, how about a version of that with legitimate zombies in live-action format?
You just blew my mind.
No one knew that was the final night before the apocalypse. If I had known in advance, I definitely would have bought a larger shelter and filled it with more items. I would have made it into the ultimate post-apocalyptic castle. Please come in. Oh, you again, kid. You are the most fervent military enthusiast for kilometers around. I got a hold of some new stock recently. Come in and take a look. So, instead of like running around and picking the items, you get a starting amount of money to pick what you want to start your run with, apparently. So, I'm thinking backpack, obviously, for scavenging purpose. The more we can put in there, the better. Let's go. This apparently restores HP. Crowbar is used to pry things open. That sounds very useful. Could cut things open, also be thrown. Also very useful.
2 hours later.
I only have 2 meat and 5 water. I'm not sure. I mean, I've never played this game before to learn the meta, so. Latest local news. Today's weather's a bit odd. A strange fog has appeared in the atmosphere, and the effects similar to cosmic radiation or infection. Based on reliable reports, it would seem that our city's water supply has been contaminated. We urge everyone to cease drinking tap water because of the radioactive contaminants within. That includes boiled tap water as well. Please remain in your rooms and wait for rescue. So the water infected everybody to zombies, huh? This is day 1 of the life inside the shelter. Although I'm afraid for some reason I feel a bit excited. My only regret is not purchasing some extra items yesterday. If I had known about the apocalypse was coming, I would have sold everything I owned if it meant buying some more things. That's true. It actually shows the items I picked out too, huh? I'm telling you, it's kind of like 60 seconds. The security system alarm goes off. Go take a look at the security camera. Hey, yo!
小李哥，我知道你在里面的，我是佳佳，从小一起长大的
My
佳
man's got the
佳，
right idea.
我们经常在一起玩的。我知道你是一个末日世界爱好者，也知道你在家里搞了个避难所。
I did.
我能进去吗？
I mean, can I come
是青梅
inside?
竹马的邻居小妹，父母都在国外，外面爆发了这么大的危机，她一个人在这里确实不安全。但我储备的生存物资还够2人存活吗？这场危机要多久才能过去啊？
小李哥，我带了一些家里的食物过来。
要不要开门呢？
Oh, this one's a keeper, dog. She even brought food with her as well. I'm not sure what those are, the green ones. They look like, they look like green apple, like, you know, sour gummy rings. Wait, John, are you expecting to say no to her? Come on,
好，
you know me.
赶紧进来吧，2个人也好有个照应。
All right.
哇，东西好齐全呀，李哥！以前就老看你逛那个2012末日贴吧，那时候我们还小，没想到现在真派上用场了。
Hey, you know? Hey, now, friend.
终于得救了。
I mean, I'm not sure about that, but sure. Intriguing. I mean, hey, you gotta give it to them, right? There's a little bit of creativity involved with this game. They even actually got like an entire area to kind of film it exactly how it's gonna look for the game. I dig it. So I guess it's gonna be kind of like just on loop here playing in the background, huh? So the more people we have, the more girls are here just kind of like idling by. That's interesting. Okay, so how does this work? Now, let me speak to her first. Remember watching Immortal Sword together? You said you like Ling-er, so while I preferred Ling... it's just random noise. Okay, you know, if you're not gonna give me enough time to read it, then I'm sorry to say. Go next day. Oh, nighttime. Hey. Hey.
虽然说避难所很安全，
I only have one bed, what can I
可是一到了晚
say?
上，一个人还是有些害怕。
那聊会儿天吧。
你这里只有1张床铺吗？
I mean,
是啊
what, you expect to have
当时
multiple
只
beds
是
for
兴
people?
趣使然才改到的，没想那么多。而且这还是个单人床，你累的话，要不你在这里睡一天，我睡在外面。
不了
哦
不了， 我都已经吃了你的食物和水了，本质上来讲，已经分了你的生存概率了。怎么好意思再睡你的床铺呢？
其实你也帮了忙。如果我一个人在这里时间长了会疯掉，人是群居动物，没法自己生存。哎，说起来，外面如何了？
白天的天上出现了红色的雾气，折射出了一种奇怪的光线。哦，大街上还有惨叫声，我看见有人在撕咬别人。
像丧尸那样？
差不多，但好像更凶狠。
好吧，我们暂时不出去，我们在门口装了秘密监控的，有了问题我们再查看。
Nice. All right, so we spent the entire night laughing and chatting about random things. Uh-oh.
哎，有个人晕倒了，看起来受伤了，好长的刀，看起来像一个挺能打的妹子，要不要救进来？就算要救进来，也要先拿个绳子捆着，免得到时候打不过。
She might kick my ass. Okay. Well, I'm going to say yes to just about everybody this first run because, like, I got to learn. In the future, you could kind of be like, all right, maybe I shouldn't accept this person. I should, look after my food. But, right now, we're just about having a little bit of fun.
先拖进来再说吧，反正受了这么重的伤，对我也没。
She might be bitten, dog. She might be infected. I'd be careful, man. It's a good thing when to tie her up. Yeah, you see, what is that? Is that a bite? It's like a cut, really. Maybe, I don't know. A little bit sketchy looking.
你要干什么？
应该是我问你才对呀。
No, you got two different colored eyes,
家门口，至于干什么，我在帮你消毒包扎。
谢谢。
你叫什么？从哪里来的？
我叫尤清风，从三恒研究所来的。
Third laboratory
是什么？
在病毒和射线爆发之前，三恒研究所赵博士已经提前预知了，并提前做出了分析。三恒研究所就是为了研究这次危机的。
啊，你的意思是这次末日降临不是人祸，而是天灾？我还以为像生化末日那样，是什么东西泄露了呢？
赵博士说不是，是类似于寒武纪那种的地球自净手段。
他提前知道末日会来临，为什么不做预警？
没办法的事情。对于地球来说，从正常到世界爆发，需要几十万年的时间，这么长时间，赵博士无法提前预警。
我想放了你，但是不放心，你先忍忍。
我弄开过了，不过你放心，我不会伤害你的。还有，谢谢你救了我。
So wait, did she cut off the own ropes? Or did we decide to just untie the ropes after all? I guess we allowed it because she's just chilling here now. So still can't go out? Okay, still can't go out. Let's go next day. Or at least nighttime.
又来干嘛？
来找你聊会儿天儿。
聊什么？
你今天新救的那个女孩力气超大的，我看见她亲手掰弯了一个金属棍儿。
不可能，人哪有那么大力气？
Maybe she did snap her ropes.
真的，她超强的。我告诉你啊，你可得小心点儿，千万不要招惹她，不然被打死了，可没人敢给你报仇。
Okay. She's gonna bully me? This newly arrived swordswoman seems quite impressive. She has astonishing regenerative abilities, and she also seems a lot stronger than most people. She might look a bit weird, but I'm sure she can be an excellent helper if we need to go out foraging for resources once we start to run out. But I don't know what type of person she is. Letting her inside would be a bit dangerous. She could also be infected. And what if I can't beat her in a fight? Then she'll quickly become the owner of the shelter. Oh no, I'm gonna get cocked out of my own shelter? I need to be careful. Last night, Zheng Jia was terrified by Yo Qingfeng's awesome brute strength. She bent the metal rod in half with her bare hands. There's no chance in hell I could do something like that. Hey.
有没有人能救救我？里面有人吗？我没有被感染，放心吧。对了，我做过一些医疗培训，如果里面有人受伤，或者以后有人受伤了，我都可以帮忙的。
So I think the game is just literally throwing out all these options. It's kind of like almost like giving you extra options like we did for the items at the start. Now it's giving you characters where you get to choose to keep or not. So the first girl brought a little bit extra food. This might be still part of like the build up to you going out, But it's giving you all the options first. Like, all right, here's all the characters, and you accept which one you want to bring and which one you don't want to bring.
我不会带来危险的，我是山美航空的工作人员。下飞机后就看到了这次危机，我真的太害怕了。如果你能让我进去的话，我一定不会让你失望的。
I'm gonna say no. I'm just gonna say no. Hey, let's.
抱歉，我们这边食物不充足，没办法养活更多人了。
好吧，可是我真的能帮很多忙。如果你改变主意了的话。
Don't make me feel bad. I feel awful about it, but what can you say? Look, I'm learning, all right?
恩人，
Don't you dare do something crazy.
这词儿感
You
觉只
mutant.
在武侠小说里看过。
我从小在研究所里，并不擅长交流。
能理解，那环境确实只能自己和自己玩，或者看看书了。
对的，但是做人的最基本道理我还是懂的，人是要知恩图报的。
耿直的女孩真好。
什么？
我是说你好沟通。
好的，如果我们缺少物资，我是可以帮忙寻找的。我的生存能力很强。
好，我会考虑的。
Okay, so she might actually go out and scavenge now. Okay, so let's do a little bit of resource allocation while we're at it. As you can see here, we are quite thirsty. So I've been holding off on it, but now our bars are completely empty, so... Do I just confirm? Good. And then you, water, confirm. And then food, I am now starving, so I'll have that, which is very good. That'll be it, right? Yeah, at least, like, strength is, good. Yeah, I'm gonna say this is fine. Who is this one?
小李子开门，我知道你在里面。别以为我不知道，你在郊区自建了一个避难所。之前上班的时候就没少因为这个跟我请假。
You my boss?
对了，你还欠着我钱呢。你母亲之前在医院住院的时候，我可借了你一大笔钱。所以说这个避难所按理说也得有我的一部分。
完了，这母夜叉怎么也来了？在公司被他管，
是
末日
的
还要来，到底给他开不开门啊？
No.
好，你小子不出声是吧？好，你给我等着。
All right. Can we go out scavenging now? What's happening in there?
恩人，我想趁着夜色去外
At
面
night?
搜寻一番。
晚上太危险了。
Yeah, it's too dangerous, dog.
我闻到了食物的味道，而且离变异体很远。
啊，这都能闻到？
相信我。
好吧，那你小心点儿。
Huh. Okay. Gain meat too. Okay. Ling Jing, the she-devil. My old boss who used to torment me. She'd send me out shopping for her and would order me to work overtime and would always yell at me and berate me. But when my family was sick, she was the only one who'd lend me money, and she even told me to not rush into repaying it. Ugh. Oh, yeah, that's kind of a scummy then, dog.
A monster.
哎，门口又响动了，让我看看是不是入侵者。嘿，没看到我的秘密监控吧？咦，不对，这人有点眼熟，这不是演蛇妖的周小飞吗？
The
有人
actress.
吗？
Would this be the sixth girl? Or fifth? Because if it's anything like Love is All Around, it's normally 6 girls. So if we're going by that logic, and this is the 6th one, this will be the last one. I think it'll probably be 6. I'm sorry. we ain't got no room for no actors in here. I turned down a medical professional, right, dog? All right. So, resources. Let's see here. So let's do a little bit of resource allocation as well. Water. So let's do a little bit of resource allocation while we're at it. Out of sheer boredom, everyone decided to play the game Truth or Dare. Sadly, your luck is pretty poor and you end up being the target. You choose truth. The question is, which of these girls do you like the most? How will you respond? Or at least I'm not over here like, buck naked. I mean, yes, I'm liking the first one a bit more. However, the second one is gonna keep us alive because she could go out there and get food for us. I gotta work on her good side. After a long moment of hesitation, you point your finger at Yu Qing Fang, causing everyone else to erupt. Alright, her affinity towards this has indeed arisen. So, as I said, I need, oh man, water, and food. Through the shelter security cameras, you notice a few sheep roaming about in the streets. They probably escaped from a nearby farm. Should you send someone to follow them? Yes. Who? The hunter. Oh, and now you give them the items to see what they're gonna go out with? So, yeah, take the radio, I suppose. Lost the military. What do you mean, like lost it for good, or better come back? Dispatch status. 4 days, she's gonna be gone. An unexpected windfall. I guess this is the name of the event, huh? Alright. It's just me and you, mama, for 4 days, you know? If you have a perfect chance now to win me over. You know, I said how I liked her more. I'm just saying, now you have the option. Let's go into next day. Due to its age and general disrepair, the cargo rack has become crooked and in danger of collapsing. If you don't take action, sooner or later it's going to break apart. The cargo rack, so I'm not sure which one it's speaking of, but I mean either one I suppose, right? Engage in emergency repairs? Sure. You tear some fabric from the backpack and use them to tie together and reinforce several parts, making the overall composition sturdier. You give the rack a good shake afterwards. Looks good now, you grunt. Did I lose my backpack in doing that though? Oh, it's still there. Okay, so luckily we had that event, or at least the item for that event too. Otherwise, not much. Let's go next day. Oh, I should check my stats though. The rack nearly collapsed today. What a bummer. But it did not. You hear rustling sound coming from below the couch. When you go lift the couch, you see a dark shadow quickly scamper away. Damn it, it's a mouse. You can't just ignore this unwelcome visitor. Drive the mouse away, leave it as is. I mean, would drive the mouse away involve me using my knife to kill it? And having a little bit of food that way? I mean, look, dog, you can't be picky at this point, right? If we're gonna need food, I mean, I'll eat a rat if I have to survive. Use my backpack again. You chase the mouse into an area with only 2 exits. You place an open backpack in one exit, then chase it after from the other exit. The mouse scampers into the backpack. Well, does that mean food for me? I'm not sure. Yeah, sorry. Here's food. I knew it was bad, dog. Don't worry. I got you. Hey, by the way, this is my last bit of food. Just, oh no, I only have enough water for one person. Alright, I'm sorry, Chang. But, you know, I gotta look after myself first. Okay? I'm sorry to say. Saw some mice the other day. Still, it's nowhere to have mice in an underground shelter. It is. But what happened to this mouse? Do I get food from it? The bolts attached to the ventilation system in the shelter have broken and can no longer be fastened. If you don't repair them in time, the hot air coming from outside is going to make everyone very uncomfortable. What tool should you use? Hey, I guess I'll use the knife? Use your dagger to stab the bolts in, that way they won't fall off again. Hey! Lost it after one use? Oh, come on! Thirsty? I know, Mama. I don't know where to get water from, alright? I'm learning. Look, Homegirl's gonna come back tomorrow, hopefully, alright? And if she does... There she is. She came back with 5 food as I expected because she did her ninja stuff on these sheep. It's been incredibly hot here lately. I need to make sure I avoid sunstroke. Sheng Ye is very weak state. If her parents knew, what would they think of me? It's because she's thirsty. Yu Qing Fang stealthily follows behind the sheep, wary of spooking them, and causing them to flee. Yu Qing Fang puts the Walkman in a place designed to attract their attention, then circles behind them and manages to catch one with ease. Looks like you have mutton tonight. Today, Sheng Jia sought you out, an urgent look on her face. Now, I wonder, you see how she's over here like, oh, looking weak? Is it because, she's thirsty maybe? Or is it because of this, I mean, she's also looking pretty weak, but she's been out for 4 days, so she probably needs like a lot of thirst and hunger to be restored. Cheng Ye, bro, remember the fat lady supermarket? Yeah, of course, just the one down the street. What about it? On the way over, I saw a lot of resources inside. Other people aren't stupid. I'm sure that the supermarket was the first place it looted. Is that me saying this? I guess so. Other people aren't stupid. I'm sure that the supermarket was the first place it looted. It must be bare by now, right? The outside shelves have been stripped, but not the insides. I don't believe it. Why wouldn't people loot the inside as well? Modesty and decorum? That's not it. Both the boss and the boss lady became mutants. Really strong type. Everyone's too scared to go inside. I'm scared too. But remember that drainage tunnel by the river that we explored as kids? It leads directly to the supermarket's inner courtyard. The initial frenzied chaos is over and things are pretty stable. Why don't retrace the steps we took as kids and go exploring? I mean, that's still fine. I mean, that's missing like a we. Like, why don't we retrace the steps? But, again, the translation is very good on this so far. Yeah, sure. I mean, it's either that or die here of dehydration. Oh, look, we're actually out. Cool. I think we're more ready. We're more or less ready. Let's go. Let's row. The two of you head off to the river where you had spent so much time as kids. Soon you discover that drainage pipes that Cheng Zhao mentioned. Oh, look at that. We even get a little artwork here. And a little upskirt as well. Look at this guy. It smells kind of bad. As kids, though, we didn't care about the smell or about danger. We really were bold. Yeah, let's go in and take a look. After some climbing and clambering, the two of you reach the supermarket's interior. Shh, bro, be quiet. I see mutants standing at the entrance. Yeah, let's grab some of this stuff and scram. There's a child here. Just as the two of you were hurriedly grabbing things off the shelves, a 7 or 8-year-old girl appears in front of you. Who are you? The sudden voice rattles both Li Baijing, okay, I think that's us, and Cheng Yai. The two hurriedly flee back into the drainage pipes, their arms full of goods. We got 4 water! Antibiotics and miracle pills. Luckily we had food. And we needed water desperately. Now we finally, I mean, we could have used more obviously, but hey, at least we got enough to make us survive here a little bit, right? So, boom. Bro, remember that kid from last time? Oh, from the supermarket. Yeah, she's the owner's daughter. I used to see her all the time when we were shopping there. I know that bleeding hearts are first to die in the apocalypse, and I don't want to get you in any trouble, but I just don't feel comfortable leaving the little girl there. You want us to go back? As soon as they emerge from the drainage pipes, they saw the little girl squatting nearby. It seems as though she's been waiting for your return. Hi again, big bro and big sis. You came back. Wonderful. Shh, quiet. Don't disturb anyone. There's no one here to disturb. Can you play with me? It's been a long time since Mom and Dad said anything to me. Oh, they're zombies, aren't they? Oh yeah, we already know that. She told us that the owners were big, scary mutants. But they're not hurting the daughter, I think, maybe? Let me take care of you somewhere else first. I don't want to go. I want to stay with Mom and Dad. Let's bring the girl to the safer location first. Cover the girl's mouth and finish your foraging. Ignore her and get as much loot as you can. I'm about to end the video anyway. So I'm going to pick the one that seems like the most unsafe option. The one that's not going to probably guarantee our survival. Like, I imagine getting items would guarantee our survival. But I'm curious about this, so hey. I mean, what's stopping us from grabbing a couple of items though as we take the girl with us? I let the girl by the hand as they escape the supermarket, bringing her back to the shelter. Oh, she doesn't show up? You guys didn't get a child actor for this game? We didn't bring any items with us at all? Like, nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. I'm suddenly curious. How many such laboratories are there in the city? Why do you ask? Curiosity. This isn't a large city after all. I feel like there can't be that many biolabs here. Oh, God, it's a lot. Oh, it's a lot. Just the one. Dr. Zhao said that these labs aren't very profitable, so they aren't established in smaller cities where everything is a lot cheaper. Still, not many are willing to embark on unprofitable ventures, so our city has one. So that's how it is. Come to think of it, where is Dr. Zhao now? No clue. We lost contact after the apocalypse began. Then there must be some useful items we're in the laboratory, right? I imagine it's already been looted by others, but then again, I don't know where there's a hidden temperature-controlled storage chest in the second lab. Oh, there is one. I remember him mumbling something about it storing blood serum. Xavier, are you interested? Sure. Actually, I want to take a look as well. First, I want to try to find Dr. Zhao. Second, I want to know what the blood serum is for. I'll go prepare my armaments while you check to make sure that we have enough food and water. We need to make sure we're in top shape for either fight or flight. This is surprisingly very good, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm quite shocked by this one, to be honest with you. I was not expecting this, but it's surprisingly very good. I'm quite intrigued, and you know what? The translation is good too. Like, these type of games normally, like when you have like a Chinese game that just gets translated over, it's normally machine translation. Here is actually well done. It shocked me. All the information down below for this one, in case you want to check it out for yourselves. And if you do, let me know how it went, because I'm quite surprised. I'll catch you guys next time.